The trouble with the world is not that people know too little. It's that they know so many things that just aren't so. No amount of evidence will ever persuade an idiot. Politicians and diapers must be changed often, and for the same reason. Life is short. Break the rules, forgive quickly, kiss slowly, love truly, laugh uncontrollably, and never regret anything that makes you smile. I was educated once. It took me years to get over it. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Why waste your money looking up your family tree? Just go into politics and your opponent will do it for you. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. Good decisions come from experience. Experience comes from making bad decisions. Give every day the chance to become the most beautiful day of your life. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. Continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. How easy it is to make people believe a lie, and how hard it is to undo that work again. Do not complain about growing old. It is a privilege denied too many. The average woman would rather have beauty than brains, because the average man can see better than he can think. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. It's better to be an optimist who is sometimes wrong than a pessimist who is always right. If you want to change the future, you must change what you're doing in the present. To be great, truly great, you have to be the kind of person who makes the others around you great. If voting made any difference, they wouldn't let us do it. Focus more on your desire than on your doubt, and the dream will take care of itself. If we were meant to talk more than listen, we would have 2 mouths and 1 ear. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The secret of getting started is breaking your complex, overwhelming tasks into small, manageable tasks and starting on the first one. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. Success is a journey, not a destination. It requires constant effort, vigilance, and reevaluation. You meet people who forget you. You forget people you meet. But sometimes you meet those people you can't forget. Those are your friends. The older I get, the more clearly I remember things that never happened. Never argue with a fool. Onlookers may not be able to tell the difference. Our lives, our liberty, and our property are never in greater danger than when Congress is in session. Some people bring joy wherever they go, and some people bring joy whenever they go. Anger is an acid. that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. Nothing spoils a good story like the arrival of an eyewitness. Just because you're taught that something's right and everyone believes it's right, it don't make it right. Temper is what gets most of us into trouble. Pride is what keeps us there. If you have no will to change it, you have no right to criticize it. Consider the average intelligence of the common man, then realize 50% are even stupider. If ignorance is bliss, why isn't the world happier? Don't wrestle with pigs. You both get dirty and the pig likes it. We have the best government that money can buy. Courage is not the lack of fear, it is acting in spite of it. If your only tool is a hammer, everything starts to look like a nail. There are laws to protect the freedom of the press's speech, but none that are worth anything to protect the people from the press. God created war so that Americans would learn geography. Great things can happen when you don't care who gets the credit. Those who do not read have no advantage over those who cannot read. Suppose you were an idiot, and suppose you were a member of Congress, but I repeat myself. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. There is nothing to be learned from the second kick of a mule.